listened to the transmission this morning for the twin flame code, and we were told to say, I am that to everything that comes into our experience. And I have a little bit of trouble with that because, at least on the surface, I'm not everything that I see, at least in this lifetime. I can say I'm of that because we're all divine. I'm asking this question because I don't want to overlook something that I really need to address in myself. And so I'm thinking maybe this is just, where I don't see something mirrored that I can immediately identify. Perhaps it's the more subtle things underneath, like projecting my judgment or intolerance or fear or pain or what have you. Would that be correct?
Oh, yes. For it is that it can mirror itself in multiple aspects. And so perhaps you are looking at something and you cannot come into relationship to see that I am that I am. And of course, we are speaking of that from the broadest perspective possible in a deep state of oneness, in the remembering of you as one collective whole as you are descending into form as a projected piece of self reflecting at oneself. However, although you may not relate energetically to something that you are saying, I am that I am, because it appears polar opposite to you, or it's out of integrity, or you are not relating to it in any way, exactly what it is that you are saying, are you in judgment of it? And when you are in judgment of it, is an opportunity to come into harmonization with that judgment. It will show itself in your experience for that opportunity. And so when you place your attention upon these different elements, it can resonate in different manners. For it could be simply that you, in any given moment, are witnessing something that is mirroring the exact sequence of vibration in which you are carrying as a match, as a mirror for you to observe. Or it could be that which you are not necessarily holding in your energetic field, but you are of judgment of it. Or it could be that in another that is missing inside of you, in which you have compromised or given away over a period of time and is no longer operating in your system, in which you are drawn to it in order to see the mirrored energy and perhaps invite that as a possibility into residence within oneself. And so it is not direct or literal or linear, but it is holographic in nature, and it is only from the observer of the most zoomed out perspective, from a state and perception of oneness. And so, witnessing those who come into your experience who appear very different from you or have very different values, but are triggering in any way, are a mirror. If there is no trigger or emotional reaction and you are simply a witness to it, they simply can be perhaps showing up as an opportunity for you to hold love for that frequency and to be a loving witness of that energy that is passing through your experience. And so it is from the largest and most zoomed out perspective that everything is a piece and a part of you. So you are that. And yet, when you come in on the personality matrix level, it, of course, can allow the mind to reject it because you do not relate or see self in any way connected to it. But yet, it is as it is mirroring itself or presenting in your experience, there is something within its resonance that is seeking you to either love it, release judgment against it, notice it, receive from it, or give to it.